Well, it's nice to be on this panel full of professors and scholars. I'm not one. I'm a corporate slave and I do my job for a company. Um, we are, we are a part of the energy industry, which is one of the contributors, significant contributors to the worldwide pollution. So it's very difficult to sometimes defend your positions. But that said, energy is still.
Sorry, can I just pass you the mic? I think
It's not working. Right?
audio's-
Okay. So that said, energy still remains to be a very, very fundamental need of the people, especially in the market like India. So when we design our business or strategy, and energy generation is all we know, while the climate change is prominent on our minds, what is also equally important is being a part of meeting the energy demand of the populace in general. So we do look at our energy business from all these perspectives, and that's how our strategy gets designed. Traditionally, we've been a company in the space of conventional power. So out of our 22,000 odd megawatts across the Asia Pacific region, we are largely in the conventional space. But I think, I'm actually proud to say about my own employer that we were the first private utility in the Asia Pacific region to take upon ourselves self-imposed renewable energy targets. And this was about 7 to 8 years ago. And that's when our journey into the renewables space has started. Has it been challenging, as Bahar questioned? I don't think much, because contrary to what we hear in the World Forum about the posturing that the developing countries do with the developed countries about taking on climate change targets, encouragingly enough, the local policies, the government's outlook has been very favorable. At least I can say that about India. The renewable energy industry primarily is represented by wind and now by solar, and has been in existence in India for about 15 odd years now, effectively. We were late entrants. We entered the market in 2006, and in the short span of, I would say, about 6 years, we are actually number one in terms of our installed and under construction capacity in this country. So we're inching towards 1,000 megawatts of wind, which by no means is a mean feat. Has it been challenging? Oh yes, definitely. Which project is not challenging in India? But it's not been any more challenging than establishing a coal project here or running a gas plant here. So apart from the local ways of doing business in this country, which apply to, I think, all the businesses, renewables has not been challenging for us at all. It has, in fact, been relatively simpler to approach that business, given the way India has established the industry and the logistics around development of that business. We continue to strive for our growth in that space. Is it by design? Partly by design, I would say. In the long term, if we look at, we are a 110-year-old company, so when we look at strategy, we talk about 50 years and 100 years. No one sees that far, but we're forced to. Now, in that space, the debate about the conventional fuels existing or not, the jury's still out. You might put a number on that. But I suppose, we all agree that there will be a day when either we'll be run out of fuels or it'll become criminal to burn conventional fuels. What would a power generating company do then? So we've started our journey into the renewables space. Will we become a renewables company? I don't know. We might become a primarily renewables company. Now, I'm saying all this to give a perspective from a corporate side that renewables is a very good business to be in for an energy company as well. It's got a double benefit of contributing to reducing the emissions across. But fundamentally, the governments, if they're willing, we've been speaking about political will. India is, of course, a different market here. Even the demand supply dominates in terms of the when it comes to policy and decision making. But political will being there and is there. It's rather it makes for the corporates to easily get into mainstreaming renewables as a part of their business. We have taken upon ourselves, we have our own emission reduction targets. So over a period of next 30 to 40 years, we've taken it upon ourselves to reduce the overall emission that we do, which means we'll do less and less of conventional and more of renewables business. But of course, the basic premise that the government has to be willing and supporting exists nonetheless.